Now then, good morning my friends. Firstly, if you are new to the channel and you do like the content, do think about hitting that subscribe button and clicking that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Subscription is free, it's not like a magazine, so it doesn't cost you a penny, and there's lots of content coming your way. Right, now let's get down to business, because today I'm actually in London, as you can probably tell from the backdrop, the greatest city in the world, and I'm off to the second greatest, or maybe one of the greatest cities in the world. Anyway, we're off to New York. We're going to head to London's Heathrow to Terminal 3, and then we're going to head over to JFK in New York, John F. Kennedy Airport. Now, we're taking Virgin Atlantic today, and I just want to go through a few things before we roll the intro. I'm actually taking Virgin Atlantic Economy Delight today. Now, I've not been too over complimentary about Virgin Atlantic in the past. I used to be obsessed with Virgin Atlantic. I booked with them every time that I went to the United States, and then they sort of like went downhill and they got a little costly. Now I'm going to go through the prices of this flight as well, because on the journey out I'm actually flying Economy Delight. It used to be simple years ago. They had economy, premium economy and upper class. Now they've complicated it a little bit, and I think it's because they're trying to squeeze a little bit more money and justify squeezing more money out of you. You've got basically Economy Light, Economy Classic and Economy Delight. Now I've booked Economy Delight on the way out, of which I'm going to do a review on, a full review on, and on the way back I've booked Premium Economy. Got a plane going over now, that's from London City Airport, by the way. So I've booked Economy Delight. I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave this in the video because it's quite apt, there being a plane there and a plane video. So I've booked Economy Delight for today's trip, which basically gives you a seat pitch of up to 34 inches compared to 31 inches. And you can actually select your preferred seat at any time, and that's why I did it, because I want a window seat so I can get footage on the way out. You can also, it includes upgradable with Virgin points, extra legroom seats and priority boarding, etc. Now the whole flight, including the journey back, cost me £1,240, which is quite costly compared to my last journey over to the United States with JetBlue. It cost me, I think it was £475, give or take. So it is more costly. Some of it not so much down to Virgin Atlantic, but more down to the fact that we're travelling in July. It's always more expensive, the children are off school, etc. However, still pretty expensive, although if you take into account that I'm flying a Virgin Premium on the way back, then it's probably not that bad. I'm looking forward to flying the Premium, but anyway, that's in a few weeks, so do hit that subscribe button because you can see my journey back as well. We're going to check everything on the way out. We're going to check the meals, see what's happened with the meals, see if it's got any better or any worse, or it's stayed the same. We're going to check out the leg room, we're going to check out the interior, the takeoff, the landing. I'm going to get everything along the way. It's going to be exciting. I hope Virgin Atlantic can redeem themselves from the last review that I did on them. Anyway, without further ado, my friends, come on, let's go. Right, blimey, you're always down below, aren't you? Down below. Right, so we're going to get Virgin Atlantic VS9 this afternoon at 2:40, landing around about 5:25 in New York City. So that's Virgin Atlantic VS9. Going to head over to Terminal 3, which is normally where Virgin Atlantic take off from. That's their terminal. Going to head over there now. We're going to get in an Uber. So join me on the journey. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a fairly long journey, but I'm looking forward to it. I've not been on Virgin Atlantic for a few months, so good luck Virgin Atlantic, and good luck to me as well. Come on, onwards. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what that building is there, by the way, it's City Hall, and it's basically the Mayor's office. So there you go, now you know. Come on, Uber.
Very much. I thank you for all the work that you've done for veterans and continues to do. This bill will give veterans the certainty they deserve.
Right, made it, Terminal 3, and oh my God, I have never ever seen a queue like this in my entire life here. It's mental. What is going on? Have a look. Absolute chaos, unbelievable. I mean, they've got a long wait to get in there. The only good thing is, because it's one of the hottest days of the year here in the UK, is that they are actually giving out tins of water to keep people hydrated, because a couple of people have passed out from the heat. So unbelievable. However, I've checked in online, I've downloaded my boarding pass to my Apple Wallet. So apparently I can just go straight through to security. So if you are going to come to Heathrow, I suggest you check in online, get your boarding pass downloaded, and just do it all before you get here. Otherwise, you're going to be stood in that queue. Come on, onwards my friends. Absolute chaos. I've gone around there to go up to departures, and now they've sent me round to Zone G. They've actually barricaded that one, entrance off. So I've got to find Zone G and go in there. Unbelievable scenes here at Heathrow Airport. Never ever seen it this busy or this chaotic. Unbelievable. So this is the queue to get upstairs. Now, even, I've just overheard, if you have priority, it makes no difference, because the priority doesn't start till you get upstairs. So basically, you've got to queue in all this before you get to priority. So yeah, that's How's that one work out for you then? Unbelievable. Honestly, this is absolute madness, isn't it? Never seen anything like this. Unbelievable, it's just chaos. Right, so luckily I'm joining another queue now, but there's literally going to be, it's going to take over an hour to get in here, I can guess. Luckily, I got here really early. If you're going to come to Heathrow, I definitely suggest that you get here 3, maybe 4 hours, 4.5 hours earlier. Otherwise, you're going to miss your flight. It's madness. Oh, blimey. Right, well, it's literally about 45, 50 minutes later. I'm parched, I need a drink, and complete madness. Hopefully not much longer. Oh, right, through security. Literally that took about nearly an hour and 40 minutes, roughly. Guessing, absolute chaos, madness. Right, where are we now? I just need a drink now, I'm parched. Oh, come on, onwards. Right, I've got to say though, by the way, there was a gentleman came up to us while we were queuing up, and he asked me what flight I was on. I said Virgin Atlantic VS 009, and he went, oh dear. And I said, what's the matter? And he said, probably going to be a bit of a delay, as you've actually heard on the radio. And I said, oh right, how long a delay? And he went, it was the face that he pulled, he didn't have to say anything. And I said, am I going to fly today? And he said, I'd like to think so. So hopefully we are going to fly today. There's like a large backup of planes apparently. It is on the news. Chaotic. It really actually makes you just want to stay in your own country when it's like this, the weather's like this. You just go down to Cornwall or Devon or something, doesn't it? Madness. Right, come on, let's go and find a drink. Okay, so have I got a new subscriber now?
Yes.
Excellent. We've got Annabelle here from Perth in Australia. You've got a longer flight than me.
Yeah.
However, what made the flight even longer was the wait to get through to security. How long did you wait? It was about 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
2 hours, complete madness. Tell them to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe everyone.
There you go. Excellent. Have a safe journey back down to Australia. Is it like Neighbours there? Is it all like Neighbours? Yeah. It's life like Neighbours. Have a great flight.
You too.
Bye bye, bye bye, bye. I've got to say, once you get through here actually, it's not that busy. I've seen it busier than this. Obviously the root of the problem is the staff on security, because that's literally where it took the time to get through. Unbelievable. Maybe they shouldn't have sacked them all throughout the lockdown. Controversial. I'm not starting that. I'm not getting political or anything like that. I don't know what happened. Just leave me out of it. Dior, Gucci, Tiffany, Louis Vuitton. I can't find Primark anywhere. Oh, boots. Always a good sign. Get myself a £4.90 meal deal. Right, okay, so it says go to gate 32. So let's have a wander there. Hopefully it's not, well, I'm saying hopefully it's not delayed, but I'm not really that bothered. Delay it for another couple of hours. I've said it before, on these conveyor belts, keep walking, don't stop, keep walking. They're there to get you there quicker. If you walk, you're going to get there twice as quick. See, they've stopped behind, nearly tripped up over him. Keep moving, onwards. Actually, ignore that. Shattered. Too many full English breakfasts. Right, so he's just come over the tannoy now. Apologise for the delay. They're pre-boarding people with disabilities and also pushchairs, and then we get priority boarding after that. And I'm included in that because I'm economy delight, so that gets me to pre-board a little bit earlier. He's just said the delays were down to staff shortages at the airport, so that's the reason why the chaos and the mayhem earlier on. Absolute madness, unbelievable. Anyway, hopefully we'll get onto this flight. Okay, so I've just got to the desk and they just pulled me to one side. They scanned my ticket, it went up red and said stand over here, so hoping everything's all right. I'm guessing they're just going to check my vaccination certificate.
Whilst you are settling in, please carefully put away your larger bags into the overhead lockers so they can't fall out and injure someone. And if the overhead locker is full, please close it. Smaller and heavier bags may be put under the seat in front of you. Duty-free bottles must be placed under the seat in front of you. At exit and front row seats, all personal belongings must be stowed overhead. Once you have put everything away, please take the seat shown on your boarding pass to help keep the aisles clear and speed up our boarding process. And fasten your seatbelt. For those of you travelling in our upper class cabin, the operation of the seatbelt is different and is shown on your safety card. Also, please ensure that all smaller personal items, including laptops, are stowed into your bags and then placed in the overhead lockers for takeoff.
From Leonardo da Vinci to the Wright brothers and Neil Armstrong, we have captured their spirit to fly higher, faster, and further. With that thought in mind, I welcome you all aboard Virgin Atlantic's big silver bird of freedom. For this jet is a miracle of creation, allowing us all to overcome the tyrannies of distance and time. Our destination, of course, is New York JFK International Airport, with a flight time of 7¼ hours. The progress of the flight you may monitor on Virgin's SkyMap channel, and to help while away the hours you will also find movie and music channels for your entertainment. Or you may just wish to catch up on your sleep. The choice, of course, is entirely yours. During this flight, we'll eventually leave London behind us as we navigate the vast Atlantic Ocean towards Newfoundland, Canada, where we'll follow the eastern seaboard down to New York. We'll pass great cities, endless wilderness, peoples and their nations, all at icy altitudes, and much of it through wild blue yonder. Now, it is not unusual for conditions to occasionally get a little bumpy during any flight. You may rest assured, though, with the knowledge that you have your seatbelts, and together with your cabin crew, we will take adequate care of you if and when required. But perhaps the most important crew member you need to know on this flight is your flight service manager. His name is Pete, and he has earned his silver tie. Do not underestimate his powers, for he maintains law and order throughout this jet for me. He has a delightful crew to assist him, a crew you will find always toiling, always gentle, and always kind. Well, you are in good hands indeed, and it be just as well, for this jet will take us all so very far, and though she be highly automated and full of alien technology, she still demands my constant attention. So I must now leave you in the capable hands of the crew, as we, the pilots, make our final preparations for flight. Now, for whatever reason you travel this far with us, we make this journey together. Your fears are now my fears, as your joy becomes our joy. So now let us away from London. Let us transport you, and let us all once more share the miracle of flight. Now, enjoy, and to you all, good day, good night.
It's really important that you watch and understand it, because together we're all responsible for safety on this flight. It helps explain the safety equipment and procedures of this particular aircraft.
It's really important that your seatbelt is securely fastened. If it isn't, push the two ends together until they click. Then tighten it by pulling the strap, like this. In upper class, seats are equipped with an additional shoulder harness that clips to the waist belt, like this.
takeoff, please. time here is 7:35 in the evening. Whilst we do taxi to the terminal, we do ask you to keep your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off all the fastened seatbelt signs. As all of us need to remain seated to keep any exits and aisles clear, we'll return any items we stowed for you just as soon as we arrive. You can now turn on and utilise your mobile phones. Also, if you're given a life jacket on today's flights at the beginning, please do have this ready for collection by the cabin crew. We'll be coming through the cabin shortly. Before you leave us this evening, please do remember to check around your seat and in the seat pocket to make sure you've got everything with you, especially mobile phones and other personal items. Once again, when you open the overhead lockers, please do be careful of items that may have moved during our flight and could fall out and cause an injury. If you have requested any kind of assistance here in JFK this evening, we do ask you to please stay in your seat until most customers have left the aircraft, and then the cabin crew can assist you and hand you to the care of our agents. If you'd like to donate any loose change or foreign currency to our passport for change appeal, there will be a collection bag as you pass through the aircraft door. Well, once again, our sincere apologies for our late arrival into JFK this evening. For those of you making an onward connection here from JFK tonight, we do ask you to please contact a member of our ground staff as you disembark the aircraft for reconnection information and hotel accommodation. Well, we do hope you enjoyed your time on board with us today. We do wish you a very pleasant stay here in the JFK area, wherever your final destination may be. Well, it's goodbye for now. Have a safe onward journey, and we look forward to welcoming you back on board again soon. Thank you, and do have a very good evening.
Right, we are through immigration. There was about a 50-minute wait, and as I always say, straight through. I have global entry, and a lot of people have asked me how I got that, because I had a place here, I have a US visa, so and I applied for it, and it is worth it, my friends. So anyway, let's go and find Martin the Silver Fox now, and we'll come to the conclusion of what Virgin Atlantic Economy Delight was like. I'll let you know whether it's worth it. Give me 1 minute. Right, so got to find the Silver Fox. In fact, I think I may have found him. I don't think he's going to be pleased, because I'm a little bit late. I did tell him 6:30. It's now 8 o'clock. He's following me just there. Here he is.
Hello, Lee. It's so nice to see you. You're back so soon. And I really appreciate you telling me the wrong time so I could build up the anticipation and sit in the car park for 2.5 hours. It really made this visit more exciting for me. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm not going to say the fact that, well, there are airline tracking apps because I need a lift and I need a place to stay for the next few weeks, so...
Okay, turn that around. Now, when someone tells you they're on a plane at 6:15 and they're on it's arriving at 6:15, even from England, the chances of them being delayed more than 20, 25 minutes is pretty slim to nothing. But it wasn't arriving at 6:15, was it? But that's okay, because I'm happy marking this trip.
I got through quick anyway. I got global entry straight through, pretty quick. Right, let's get. Well, I'll tell you all about the flight when we get in the car, because this is going to cost me about. It would have been cheaper to get the air train.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, exactly. Where are you going?
I'm following you.
You're not. No, you're not. It's that way.
Ah. Nearly took my head off.
What happened? I thought it was going down. I tried to open it again for you.
It took my head off. Right, okay, so let's wind this up because I'm tired and we're going to go for a bike.
You're tired?
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah.
2.5 hours in a parking lot after I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. But no, sorry, I'm going to be happy, Martin, this time. No grumpiness, no swearing, a little bit of alcohol. Well, we are going to go on a trip, so...
We're going on a trip?
Yeah.
We're going on another plane. Just what I wanted. I just want to go on another plane.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I haven't been on many planes this
And you
year.
know you like going back to places you go to all the time.
Oh, I've been already.
Because that annoys some people.
I've got an idea where it's going to be. Anyway, let me wind this up because we're losing light. Virgin Atlantic. What did I think? I preferred JetBlue. I think JetBlue was way better than Virgin Atlantic. Saying that, would I pay for the Virgin Atlantic Economy Delight? No, I definitely wouldn't pay extra for that. Wasn't worth it for the tiny little bit of room that you get. And you get to board a little bit earlier, but then they called me to one side anyway.
I do have a comment there.
What?
But I don't want to say it.
What?
What's the name of the what's the name of the seating?
The name of the what?
The seating.
The seating?
Yeah.
Economy Delight.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Oh no, I'm premium on the way back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going premium on the way back.
I misheard you.
So, on the way back, I am premium, so do make sure you hit the subscribe button, because you can watch me on my journey back as well. And we're going somewhere else as well, I can guess. Anyway, Economy Delight, not worth it. I'm looking forward to premium. The meal that we got when we first got on, with the mashed potato, there was one piece of chicken in it. It reminded me of something that we make up in the fridge for my 2-year-old son. The afternoon tea bit.
I'm glad you're hungry, because you're taking me for dinner.
Good. The afternoon tea bit, the finger sandwiches and the scone. Yeah, that was nice. I enjoyed that. Good touch. So yeah, Virgin Atlantic, but no, don't pay extra. Do not pay extra for the Economy Delight. It isn't worth it. So there we go. And that's all from me today. And the Silver Fox. Lots of you have been asking where he is and more of him. And
I'm being quiet. I'm just. This is a new me. This is a new me. Was it? It's got to be some kind of a new year. Was it like a Muslim or a Hindu New Year recently? So I'm turning over a new leaf.
It won't last very long. Anyway,
why not? Just come on.
Couple of beers.
You don't trust me?
Couple of beers in the
What's wrong with you?
Couple of beers in the
Come on, have some adventure in your life. Come on, live on the edge.
I'm all right with no drama. Anyway, that's all from me today and the Silver Fox. Lots more content coming your way. I think we're going to have a little bit of fun this time. This guy's going to do a lot more videos with me this time.
You need the help?
Yeah, I need your help.
You really need the help?
I need his help.
Well, besides that help you need, maybe, yeah. Actually, the last couple were good.
They've all gone now.
Was? Oh, no.
Yeah, they
just
clicked
got
off
bored.
now. They
Yeah,
just
I'm
got
not surprised. I would have done it even before that when she started talking about Virgin Economy and Virgin Delight was what I heard, which was a bit confused about.
He's off already, and on that bombshell, my friends, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Now turn right and then take the second.